Welcome back, everyone. Well, due to popular demand, of course, we have to discuss the last and final stimulus monthly payment for the month of December. We'll be talking about it all in today's video and what exactly will transpire after this month come 2022. Will you still continue to receive the payments? We'll be talking about it all in today's video. But before we do, as always, make sure you guys do a couple things for me real quick. Number one, give this video a tremendous thumbs up, smash the like button. I would appreciate that. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Click that big red button and that little notification bell as well. That bell will notify you when we do post a brand new video or go live right here on this channel. So with that being said, let's get started and dive right in. And of course, side note, we'll be doing our next cash giveaway when we do it 20,000 subscribers. You'll have to be subscribed to be entered in that giveaway, so you might as well get it out of the way now and become a subscriber. So the IRS and the U.S. Department of the Treasury has now sent out the final and last monthly payment for the child tax credit to millions of Americans as of December 15th. This was the final payment under the American Rescue Plan, which was signed by President Biden earlier this year, and then the payments first started going out in the summer. And it may be the last monthly payment of the benefit ever, if the Democrats in Congress cannot push through the extension of the child tax credit, which was included in the Build Back Better bill. Of course, as we discussed in our previous video, Senator Joe Manchin absolutely destroyed and torpedoed that bill by saying absolutely no. And we discussed that in our previous video. If you haven't seen that, the link is down below in the description, but you could surely watch this video first before jumping to that one. And we've also discussed previously in another video what are the consequences of ending the child tax credit program early, the enhanced expanded version of the child tax credit, which pays it out in monthly installments and pays the other lump sum half come tax time next year. And this helped millions of Americans across the country. Just to break it down quickly, according to an analysis from the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, which is a progressive think tank, they found that nearly 10 million children are at risk of falling back below the poverty line or slipping even deeper into poverty. Another 27 million will lose all or part of the child tax credit. So it certainly reaches so many families and has helped a lot. And we have people, subscribers, watching this video right now who are on the child tax credit program, and it has helped them as well. We've gotten overall a very positive review of the program in the comment section, and so it has worked wonders. And it's very unfortunate because it does have bipartisan support at some level, so it is unfortunate that it is going to be ending. This child tax credit program was enhanced and made possible by the ARP, or American Rescue Plan, which was the last stimulus package signed into law by President Biden, and it essentially increased the child tax credit to $3,000 from $2,000 with an additional $600 for children under the age of 6. And it also made the payments fully refundable, and it paid them out in monthly installments, at least half of the amount, from July to December. During a recent call with reporters, Senator Cory Booker, who recently contracted COVID, he had said, quote, "If we fail to do the right thing, we are going to see in our nation a tremendous rug being pulled out from under so many families who right now have had a bridge from being stressed to being blessed," of course, in reference to the child tax credit. So, of course, without the extension, millions of American households would no longer receive the CTC, and economically, this would be one of the worst times to rip it away due to the current state of affairs of our country. Because of the rampant soaring inflation, everything from food to gasoline to rent has surged, and also not many people talk about this, but right now it's the time of year in the dead of winter when utility bills are highest, so it would just wreak economic havoc across the country. Senator Cory Booker also said, quote, "For working class families and middle class families at a time that prices are going up, gas prices and the price of food, this has been a lifeline." And it is so true, and the analysis and reports and studies have shown exactly that. The CTC has lowered child poverty, it has put food on the table for families, and has relieved a lot of financial instability and anxiety, especially during these trying times. And according to reports, it is projected that if the enhanced benefit continued, child poverty would be slashed by 40%, progress that would ultimately be reversed if it is not extended. So as of last week, families have received the final of the 6 monthly installments of the CTC. December 15th was the last payment, and unfortunately, many families and people don't understand that these payments will not continue. So they could be in for a shocker when they don't receive a payment in January. They would think something's wrong, but unfortunately, it only lasted 6 months under the stimulus bill. But what lies ahead of us here? Well, for months now, Democrats and progressives were vying for the CTC program to be preserved within Biden's $1.75 trillion Build Back Better bill. And for a long time, things were looking up. Things were looking optimistic. The bill was close to being passed, and families could potentially anticipate and count on a 1-year extension. And we were even anticipating that on this channel. But unfortunately, Joe Manchin did an about-face and shocked so many pundits and politicians and even the president and the White House by shooting down President Biden's offer of the BBB. Joe Manchin said that he could not, under any circumstances, he tried everything he could not vote for this bill. And so because the CTC program is attached to that legislation, it ultimately has been shot down and is dead. But even before Joe Manchin said no, time was of the essence, time was running out, and in order for there to be no interruptions in the payments and have them continue on a monthly basis, according to Senator Ron Wyden, the bill would have had to have been passed by December 28th in order for families to count on a January 15th payment. Ron Wyden is the Senate Finance Chairman, and according to him, he said that in order for the IRS to have enough time to get those payments out by January 15th, that bill would have had to have been passed by the 28th. But obviously, we know where we stand right now, and that's simply not going to happen. Not only did Senator Joe Manchin do tremendous damage to American families during the holiday times, he's quite the Grinch, he also handed President Biden and the Democrats a significant loss because the child tax credit was one of the biggest wins ever since President Biden became president. Now was the time to get it done before the holidays, before holiday break. Democrats couldn't do it because of one single lawmaker. We previously asked you folks on this channel if you thought that Congress was going to be able to get it done in time, and many of you actually did say yes, so it's interesting to see how the events turned out here, how the tables turned. Now, we have learned of reports that Joe Manchin has counter-offered and has offered President Biden a different version of President Biden's Build Back Better bill, something that Joe Manchin would indeed support. It's a lot more strict with more guidelines, and a lot of legislation is pulled out of it, and it certainly wouldn't be popular among progressives, but Joe Manchin would be in favor of it, so we could certainly save that for a future video. But in this video, I wanted to talk about that final payment and what could come in the near future. I am curious who is currently receiving that child tax credit. Let me know down below in the comments if you have been receiving those monthly payments. It has helped everyone from lower to middle class Americans, even people in poverty, because it accesses even the most poorest Americans. So let us know down below in the comments if you are on that program. More news and videos are to follow suit. If you did enjoy this one, as always, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and if you have not already, make sure you are subscribed to this channel by clicking that subscribe button and have notifications turned on. If you want to get some free stocks, all on me, all free, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with the brokerage platforms Robinhood and or Webull. You get some free stocks, some valued up to thousands of dollars in some circumstances. So let me know what stocks you do get. And if you want to connect me on social media, I am on Instagram at Logan Cohn, LOGANKOHN, right there on your screen. Hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.